Today we're going to learn how to manipulate Google Forms a little bit more. So we're going to start by making a new form. So I'm in my drive and I go to New. And you probably have to go to More and then go ahead and pick Google Forms. We're going to label our form Sample Form Outdoor Adventures. And this is just the one we're going to do to practice. Now, a couple things that you need to know is that this form settings allows you to make sure that people are only answering once. So we want to make sure that we click only one response per person. We don't want to require Muskego Norway login in case we're sending this out. And we want to show the progress at the bottom of the form pages because we're going to be making a lot of pages. So we're going to scroll down here, and this is our title and form description. This is where you would type about your survey. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So as you can see in the form description, all I did was kind of say what it's about and if people have issues. So the next thing to do is to talk about questions, and I want to collect everybody's first and last name. The help text box is where you can give people examples. So I might put IE for an example, and I might put my name. Then we're going to make it so people can just enter their name. So if you look at question type, all I had to do was pick here, and I'm going to come to text, and they'll type it here, and I'm going to make this a required question, and I click done. If I want to add another question underneath the question below, I can either click add item, or if it's a similar question, I can duplicate it. If I realize I have an error, I can edit it, or I can even trash the question. This question is just fine, so I'm going to go to add item, and I'm going to do a multiple choice question for what is your favorite type of ice cream. Now I need to decide, do I want people to be able to write in, or am I looking for specific answers within a couple of them? And in this case, I'm going to be looking for some specifics. So I want to know if they like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, or blue moon. I can add another so that they could type in. So if I do want them to be able to type in, I could do that, or I could not. I'm going to hit require and done. And now the next part I'm going to show you is how to make a question optional to answer based on another one. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to make a question, and it's going to be like, do you like the Green Bay Packers? And then I'm going to make it multiple choice, and my options are going to be either yes or no. It's going to be a required question. I'm going to click done. And then I need to make another question. So after this question, I'm going to ask people, who is your favorite Green Bay Packer? And I'm going to make a text and required. Now, if they say no, they're not going to necessarily want to write this question. So we need to be able to put in what's called a page break. So I'm going to click on the Green Bay question just so I'm on it. And then I'm going to go to Insert, Page Break, and I'm going to put Follow Up Questions. And now when I come back to do I like the Green Bay Packers, I can go to page based on the answer. So if they click no, I'm actually just going to have them submit the form. But if they hit yes, I'm going to continue to page 2 called follow-up questions. And I'm going to hit done. So now this question is only optional, and that could be my form. So if we're going to check it, we might want to change the theme by right up here clicking change theme. And I can pick from a variety of themes. And then I can go to view live form. And now here's my form, and I'm just going to show you how this works. So I could be typing, oh, I like vanilla. I do like the Green Bay Packers. So if I hit continue, I get this follow-up question. Now, if I were to go back and say no, you'll notice that I can hit to submit because I'm done. So it really depends on what you pick and making those page breaks. So that's how it works.